Convicted killer Alex Murdaugh will have to face his victims today, as he is also facing 22 different charges of financial crimes. Murdaugh stole over $8.5 million from clients at his law firm. And among those victims is the family of Gloria Satterfield, the housekeeper of the Murdaughs who died in 2018 after tripping and falling on the Murdaugh's property. They reached a plea deal back on November 17th, and prosecutor Creighton Waters is pushing for sentencing to be served concurrently to his two life sentences. But before Judge Clifton Newman is going to hand down his sentencing, several of Murdaugh's victims will have the opportunity to confront him in court. The charges include 7 counts of money laundering, 4 counts of obtaining a signature by false pretenses, 6 counts of breach of trust with fraudulent intent, and 1 count each of forgery, computer crimes, financial conspiracy, and willful attempt to evade or defeat a tax. The other charges will be dismissed. It was an emotional roller coaster from the beginning. Dick Harpootlian requested that either the victims or the attorneys speak, but his request was soon denied before Creighton Waters took the stand. Waters spent an hour and a half laying out each and every financial crime that Murdaugh committed. And after a 10-minute recess, it was time for the victims to share their words. The first was Tony Satterfield, son of Gloria Satterfield, who was the Murdaugh's former housekeeper. Gloria passed away on the Murdaugh's estate in 2018, and although they ruled her case a natural death, there are still some questions swirling around about the real cause. After this, Murdaugh reached an agreement to pay her family $4 million in a wrongful death settlement, but they never received a dime of that money. And instead, Murdaugh was siphoning the settlement meant for Satterfield's sons to a fake company called Forge. Tony, as well as Gloria's sister Ginger, was able to stand before Murdaugh and give their powerful remarks.
I really don't have words. You lied, you cheated, you stole, you betrayed me and my family and everybody else. And you did it at a cost of my mom's death, first of all. A couple Octobers ago, you wrote a half-hearted I'm sorry letter, which was half-hearted because your actions did not follow through that you were really sorry. So I'm going to read you. I have an apology. I'm sorry that you feel like you had to betray us, steal from us, cheat us, and lie to us. I'm sorry that your family has to now go through what they're going to have to go through the rest of their life because of your actions, of what you did. But I want you to know that I forgive you.
And my heart goes out not only to my family, but today to hear all these families that you did wrong by. Those children that you stole from, everything. They lost a mother. And you stole every dime from them? I just don't understand. Did you not have a soul? I don't get it, Alec. I can't understand it. And I thank God maybe that I don't understand it. Because then I might be in the same situation as you. I just don't get it. And I guess I never will get it.
Next came Pamela Pinckney. Dating back to 2009, Pamela and her son Hakeem were in a car accident that left him paralyzed. Murdaugh came to the hospital with offers to help them due to a tire malfunction on the car that caused a wreck. 2 years later, Hakeem died while under the hospital's care, and Pamela yet again reached out to Murdaugh for a wrongful death lawsuit, saying she was pleased with how he handled the first one. It was not until the mysterious murders of Maggie and Paul that Pinckney began to investigate the misuse of her funds. Pamela and her lawyer believe the estimated amount stolen is around $1 million. On Tuesday, Pamela was able to stand before Murdaugh and forgive him.
And to you, Alex Murdaugh, I never thought that you would betray me and did me and my family the way we did, the way it was done at a vulnerable time in our life at our lowest estate. We was in a terrible motor vehicle accident, and you just took us for granted. But all I want to say to you is I forgive you from my heart. On this day and forevermore, my prayers and endeavors shall be with you, and God bless you.
The next person to speak to Murdaugh was his longtime friend, Jordan Jinks. He struggled to push through his tears to speak to Alex, but then he asked him what kind of animal he is.
I've been waiting on this day to look in your eyes. I wanted to sit down with you one-on-one. When I found out what you did, I just want to know why. I can sit here all... Excuse me.
And finally, Alex was given the opportunity to speak what he claimed would be 10 minutes, turned into an hour. He began by apologizing to the victims.
I want each of you that spoke to know that I listened to you, I heard you, your pain and your hurt is palpable. I get it, it's reasonable, and I promise you that it resonates with me.
After the apologies, he began to speak to his family, apologizing to his surviving son, Buster, many times. He also apologized to his law firm and apologized for ruining his family's legacy. After a 45-minute recess, Murdaugh was sentenced to 27 years in prison to be served concurrently with his current 2 life sentences. But the story doesn't stop there. Him and his team are seeking a retrial on the basis that the clerk of court of the murder trial was influencing the jury. And although it's unclear what's going to happen next, he utilized his time on camera to maintain his innocence. His attorneys, Dick Harpootlian and Jim Griffin, seem confident.
No, I mean, with this sentence, he will be eligible to be released and max out at like 75 and a half. He's 55 now, and he gets credit for time served. He's already challenged me to a golf game. I'll be 86, so he'll probably win if I live that long. But no, I tell you, Alec is committed to getting out.
So what comes next? Well, we will see if they're open to appealing his murder conviction. But until then, for BCTV, I'm Chloe G.